I just completed my own first Ryker oil change, and the reason I did it myself is because I can, and to save the expense of taking it to the dealer. A lot of people, the first thing they complain about is this oil change costs too much, and there's one right there. One thing I typically see in Facebook groups and online forums about the Can Am Ryker is, when do I do my first oil change? Well, let's look to the Can Am website or in our owner's manual and see when the first oil change is due. The first thing to understand is the 200-mile break-in period. This is when you ride in a gentle manner and avoid high RPMs. Avoid using cruise control because that would be a constant RPM. You want to avoid abrupt RPMs. You want to give the engine the best opportunity to better seat the piston rings to the cylinder walls. And then the website says it is typically recommended to perform an oil and filter change after the break-in period to remove the resulting contaminants and small metal particles that result from the interaction of the new components working together. The first servicing of your Ryker should be done after 6,000 miles. So there's the answer right there, when to do an oil change. It doesn't have to be right at the 200-mile mark. I did mine at 396.6 miles. That's when I got all my filter and oil together, and that's when I got it done. Here's a guy that only took him an hour and a half, and it only cost him $60.
Okay, I'm in the middle of doing my first oil change on my 2022 Can Am Ryker Sport. I'm not going to do an oil change video. Plenty of those out there.
If you have searched for an oil change video on YouTube, you've seen 20, 30, almost 40-minute videos on oil changes. I don't want to watch those.
But what I do want to point out is some things that might be helpful when you do your first oil change. You can do this by yourself. I ordered a kit from Amazon. Here is the cap that holds the oil filter in. This cap has 3 bolts on top of it holding it down and a washer, and you can either use a T30 Torx wrench or an 8mm socket to loosen and tighten these bolts. Next, we have the transmission drain plug here, where you can use either a T40 hex socket or a 10mm socket to get that bolt out. There's the new washer that comes in the oil change kit. And then we have the 17mm magnetized oil drain plug that takes another aluminum washer and a 17mm socket.
Please pardon the interruption. If you watch this video to the end, you will see a 6-minute video of the best Can Am Ryker oil change on YouTube. It's the one I watched to learn how to do my oil change. This guy has even taken Newton meters and turned them into foot-pounds for torque wrenches so that you don't have to do the calculations. I don't at all mean this to be clickbait, but if you stick around to the end, you'll be able to see this guy do his oil change, and you'll know everything that you need to know.
And just to give you an idea, my first oil change, that's how dirty the filter is. And that's, of course, is the new filter. The oil came out very clean. That's how clean the oil looks on the rags. And the reason why that paper towel is so saturated with oil is that when I remove the oil filter, down there where the oil filter goes, there was about a 1/2 inch of oil left in that little can there where the oil filter sits down in. And I sopped it up with paper towels. And from my perspective, it's very easy to do. Requires minimal hand tools. So that's it. My story behind an oil change.
Well, it's about that time to change the oil in the Can Am. I put 3,000 miles on it last year, and it's time to give it a go. So before we get too crazy this summer with this coronavirus, I hope you guys are being safe. We're going to change the oil in this thing pretty easy. You're going to need a 17mm socket and a 10mm socket. I suggest getting an extension. Makes it a little bit easier. So you're going to come down here on the driver's side. You're going to come up under here. You're going to take your socket. You're going to see this. It almost looks like a skid plate. See the skid plate? And then those bolts right there. That's the bolts you're going to take out. So let's see. Go back here. You're not going to be pushed out because I've already actually drained the oil out of this. So this is your secondary drain plug. It's going to have this copper washer on it. This is your magnetic drain plug. Okay. Now, if you look in the manual, it's going to have Newton meters. For you people who want to torque everything back exactly the way that it was, it is Newton meters. To convert Newton meters, you're going to need the formula. So this is what I came up with. You're going to times the Newton meter by 0.7376. Okay, so our oil filter cover screws, it's going to be about 7 pounds. Our magnetic drain plug is going to be around 22 pounds. Our secondary drain plug is going to be 11 pounds. Now, this could be a game changer for some of you folks. Alright, I just put the washers on our drain plugs, and I've got my wrench torqued for 22 pounds for this bolt right here. This is the magnetic drain plug, and then this one is 11 pounds. This is our secondary drain plug. So we'll put these back in. This right here is where your oil filter is. You're going to take these screws out. These screws right here, you're going to take these out. Really easy. There's 3 of them. And you can see the other one. Just move that hose out of the way. What I did was I just stuck my socket in between the hose and here. Bam. You're golden. So we just lift this out, and once we get the screws off, we lift it out. There's our filter. Alright, so here's our new filter. I'm going to place it in here. See how it kind of sits? You just push. Here, lock in. It ain't going nowhere. So then our gasket is going to fit around here. Top in here, that little cone shape that is on your filter, that cone, it actually is going to seat into your housing there, and you'll feel it when you push it down. Just when you get this on, make sure that your gasket is in the groove where it's supposed to be. Everything is nice and snug. Put your screws in at 9 Newton meters or 6 pounds. Hear that noise? Means we got 7 pounds. Okay, so now we got to put our oil in. We're gonna go over here to this air vent on the passenger side. We're gonna unscrew this. It's gonna pop right open. Looky there, looky there. We got our oil. That's where we're gonna put our oil in. This is a 900 Ace. So a 900 Ace takes 3.4 quarts of 5W40. I got my stuff off of the Monster. Came with the kit, Can Am air filter, the oil filter, you know, the washers, and the gasket for the oil filter. So we're gonna put 3.4 quarts in, and we will have oil. Then we'll come over here and do the air filter. All right, now we're going to change our air filter. We've got 5 bolts. They're 8 millimeters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got a hidden one. Hidden one is down here. If you can see my socket, look back, you see the socket. This is laid down. I'll take it off. And you see where I had the socket. So we'll take that off. The whole housing will come off along with this vent. We'll swap out our air filters, and we will be golden for the summertime. Now that we got all of our bolts out, it just comes right off. And here's our filter. It's got a little wedge in there. We'll pull it out and put our new one in.